exposure is to an extent that parents are like least bothered about it. For parents like us who don't want to give the screen, but they should also know that what to do if not screen. Physical milestones is something more or less सबको पता होते हैं. Like our grandparents are there to help us कि sitting आ जानी चाहिए, rolling should be there, and but when it comes at emotional and psychological social levels ना वहाँ पर चीजें lag behind कर जाती हैं and parents are not there to know the thing कि ये हो भी गया. In today's era, this autism, ADHD, all these learning disabilities, all these problems are actually coming up like anything.
Welcome, Dr. Manisha, to UpTodd's podcast, and it's an honor to have you here. And I really thank you for giving us your time to appear in our podcast. And since you're also a doctor, so you will be giving a much more valuable opinion, much more valuable insights into your parenting journey at UpTodd. So I really thank you for giving us your time, Dr. Manisha.
Thanks to you as well, and it's obviously a pleasure being here talking to you.
Yeah. So, Dr. Manisha, being a mother, and being a mother of two, you must have faced the issue of diet a lot, right? Mothers are parents are very skeptical about what to feed to their babies, and they are very much.
That in today's era, where there are loads of informations coming from social media also, and the surroundings, obviously they're always guide to us.
Yes, so that's what my question was going to be, like in such information filled world, right? How do you make sure that you're giving the right nutrition for your baby, and how can parents make the right choice? That's first thing. And second is that, have you used the UpTodd's personalized diet feature, and how did you find it?
See, I have used UpTodd's diet teacher, and it is obviously a good thing. As you're already saying, I also said that the information is coming from all the surroundings at present era. So we do actually get confused that what are we supposed to make them eat and what not. And especially when doctors are saying no salt, no sugar, right? And our grandparents, they are saying, okay, we have also given you all, and why are you not giving it? To all those things, yes, it is very, very helpful to use this UpTodd nutritionist. I would rather say this, it is the best mode if you want to get any diet, suggestions. The best person has to be the dietitian or the nutritionist. And obviously, we cannot run to the dietitians, nutritionist just like that, because again, there comes the role of our grandparents. They would say, why are you running behind? So using this application is obviously the best platform, because then you're not supposed to run here and there, and you get all the things in one roof. So yes, that is quite beneficial for us. Considering my background also, I have been very cautious about this nutrition health from the very beginning. Considering I am also a therapist, I am also from the background of medicines. So I have been very cautious. So kahin na kahin that thing was also helping me out. So it's like UpTodd plus my own that whole lot of healthy sake knowledge. So both the things actually complemented, and they didn't forced me to use this personalized program.
Actually, you're right that I think it's a compliment for the app only if you're not using the personalized feature, because the first diet is so good. Coming back to the following point, like you're also a doctor, you're also, as I said, you belong to the medicine field, probably psychologist also. So how has been your experience at UpTodd as a parent and as a professional, right? What is your evaluation of the UpTodd program? What did you find it research based? Did you find it to be helping your baby's brain development? Right. We have two perspectives, and you being a mother, you have a third perspective as well: a parent, a doctor, and probably a mother as well, right? So, if you can just summarize your experience at UpTodd, in these three roles that you've had.
It is actually an amazing thing, I would say. It's not only about being a doctor, it's not about being only being a mother, it's about being mother of two, actually, I would say. Because as per my experience, yes, having the knowledge, having the medical background, I had those loads of knowledge, but no one is, no one is perfect. When we need a dietitian, we should go to the dietitian. When we need music therapy, we should go to the musician, right? But there are certain areas, everyone is specialized. Like I am also specialized in neurology, so if I need help in orthopedics, I'll go to the orthopedician, right? So that way, UpTodd is quite helpful for me as well, considering the whatever you are saying, reviews part, and considering the research. But yes, it is quite research based. I have like I read this application in detailed manner. You're giving the importance of colors, importance of music, importance of diet. You're giving activities, and which are very helpful. Not only UpTodd, I also use other activities also. Not only for my toddler, also for the elder one. He's 10 years old, and despite that fact, I go for searching like brain gym activities to keep him engaged, keeping him away from screen exposure, and that way, yes, UpTodd is doing great for my toddler. That whole lot of homework which I have to do for my elder one, वो मुझे करना ही नहीं पड़ रहा है, because UpTodd is giving me all the activities, neural musics, which is actually a great source. I would say neural music is the best thing UpTodd is providing us with. That is something malab commendable. The way, considering my medical knowledge, the way UpTodd is helping the cortical and subcortical regions to be activated for my toddler using neural music. Malab, I don't have to search anything. I don't have to crap for brain gym activities for her actually. So that way it is very, very helpful.
UpTodd is very scientific driven, research driven. So I think you must have read the UpTodd's white papers and the multiple papers that are there in the app, right? So
Definitely.
what is your review on that? Like, do you find it to be like frequently updated, or do you find it to be like more recent research driven? It's not like it should have an historic bias. अब जो अभी की research आ रही है वो updated है कि नहीं है? And did you find that the information given to the parents is based on scientific temper and critical inquiry?
Yes, the information is quite research based, and considering your updates on this research, Bala thing, it is also good. Very frequent, I do get the emails on the white papers, and the knowledge you have been like bestowing on us, the scientific pattern. It is not at all. I won't say it is biased at all, because it is all considerable. Considering my knowledge, yes, since I am already telling you that I go about these researches very often for my elder one, and so I know it is all in true. So they do help us a lot, and all the white papers, all the scientific research work you people are doing is actually commendable.
Do you think that UpTodd has helped in your baby's brain development?
It has actually helped me. I would say initially when I started with UpTodd, I was actually worried about the language thing for my toddler. It was quite early for me to get worried. But considering my past experience, considering me from the medical background, considering me knowing all the milestones, I was worried about Ishavi because my son, he was late at speaking. Uska language development got late. Jabki I am from the background, but there are few things you cannot help on, right? And so I was worried for Ishavi also, that the same problem should not be coming with Ishavi. And initially when I started, now this one is very important for UpTodd. When I started with UpTodd, the set of questions you put on us, right, to know the development tracker for the kid, they like reported with the research and development team of yours. They suggested me that Shabi is actually doing great physically, emotionally, socially, but his cognitive and language departments were lacking behind initially. And they also suggested me with their solution part that you need to work upon these things using these particular neural musics, these particular diet patterns, these particular booster music. they were like very good, very helpful, and I actually followed that. I am telling you, it is only past month I have not used the application nicely. Before that, I was using it very nicely, and with time, it wasn't a very prominent thing. Within 1 month, I'm getting all the results in my core. That wasn't helping me just suddenly. It is obviously a long time process, right? But step by step, cognitive and language is lacking behind. And now the research, the recent work which has come up to me, the recent your research and development team, whatever they have like told me on my back, they have actually cleared it कि उसका language department, cognitive department, it is all clear. अगर मैं as a mother देखूं या as a doctor देखूं, तो when I see Shavi, yes, she has actually learned lot many words by herself. Now she is speaking so many words. And जो मेरा main concern था, that was the main reason शायद कि I started using UpTodd, and I was worried for Shavi. And today Shavi is using Mama, Papa, Chabi, Teddy, and obviously these are all cute coming up from a toddler. But she's actually using a whole lot of come se come 10 words ki vocabulary she is coming up with me, and at that too at pretty age of 1 year 4 months. So it is actually very good. मतलब मेरा तो concern ये था कि वो language में lag behind ना करे, right? But what UpTodd has given me, she is not lacking there. She is coming more than what she was expected at. So that way it is actually helpful. I would rather suggest every parent should go for this application. Physical milestones is something more or less सबको पता होते हैं. Like our grandparents are there to help us कि sitting आ जानी चाहिए, rolling should be there. But when it comes at emotional and psychological social levels ना, वहाँ पर चीजें lag behind कर जाती हैं, and parents are not there to know the thing कि ये हो भी गया. This is the reason, and in today's era, this autism, ADHD, all these learning disabilities, all these problems are actually coming up like anything. So UpTodd is very helpful in today's era when screen exposure is to an extent that parents are like least bothered about it. There is no screen, तो करवाएं क्या? And then there comes the role of your activity वाला area where we know okay, this is 10 minutes activity and we can give this to our child, and this is going to keep the child away from screen. Parents like us who don't want to give the screen, but they should also know that what to do if not screen, right? So that way, yes, UpTodd has helped me a lot. But I'll give myself also, the thing I have also kept her away from screen. So it's like, yes, UpTodd has actually, UpTodd has actually helped me in keeping her away from screen. We should have that loads of knowledge. We should have that guidance which your application is giving us on. UpTodd is actually giving that as guidance to us, and especially to the parents like us who are quite busy in their complete schedule. We have to look for the home course also. We have to look for the patients also. We have to schedule everything time and again. So that way it is very helpful.
Yeah, great. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Manisha, for sharing your experience, and you gave us some wonderful insights into the life of a mother with 2 children and how UpTodd has helped, and how you have also excelled in nurturing your babies. And I would say that 80%, 90% of the credit goes to you, because you followed the program, you were so concerned about it, you already had the background, already had the knowledge that the language that lag should not come, and you were very proactive about it. And this proactiveness we expect from each and every parent for their babies, because babies are the future of this country and the future of the families.
Suppose every parent should be proactive enough at this thing, that too especially in today's time, because children are actually facing lots and lots of problems because of all these I won't say lack of knowledge. It is like loads and loads of knowledge are coming from social media, which are actually making them confused, making them not understand what to do and what not to do. So that way, this guidance platform is very important for the parents, and I would say that every parent should go for it.